failure is not final. I'm going to say it again because I really want you to get it. Failure is not final. Some of us, if we're being honest, we're allowing a mistake that we made 10 years ago affect us till this day. We're allowing a mistake that we made 10 years ago keep us stagnant, keep us down, keep us fearful. We're allowing a mistake that we made in our life to paralyze us, to stop us from moving forward, to stop us from pushing, to stop us from learning, to stop us from growing. We're allowing that mistake. There's somebody out there right now, if you're being honest, and that's what I need you to be today. Let's not fake it. I need you to be honest with yourself. Like if you look deep inside and you start thinking you feel like a failure, you feel like a disappointment, you feel like you let somebody down because of a decision or because of a mistake that you made or because of what happened. There's somebody right now that's watching this video. Like you were supposed to be the one. Let's just be real. You were supposed to be the one. Your family was counting on you. Your mom and dad invested in you. And you were supposed to go off to school. You were supposed to get your degree. You were supposed to have this wonderful job. You were supposed to do some phenomenal things. But all of a sudden something happened. All of a sudden you made a decision. All of a sudden life occurred. And you didn't do it. And deep down inside, you feel like a disappointment. Or you feel like a failure. I'm talking to you. There was somebody right now, you started a business. And you had the idea, and you put it together, and people were buying in, and it was kind of doing good. And everybody was high-fiving you and telling you. But all of a sudden, something happened in life. All of a sudden, you made a decision. And then the money stopped coming in. And the people start disappearing. And you felt like a failure. Because the business didn't work out. There's some of you right now, let's just be honest, there's some of you right now that spiritually, you changed your life. You was trying to do better. You're walking good. People patting you on the back and telling you, man, how good you're doing. But all of a sudden you had a relapse. All of a sudden you lost focus. All of a sudden you stumbled. And now the same people ain't patting you on the back anymore. Now the same people are looking at you funny. And now you feel like a failure. Now you feel like a disappointment. Now you feel like you let somebody down because you made a mistake. And I'm here today to tell you, failure isn't final. Because you failed doesn't make you a failure. See, failing is what you did. It doesn't define who you are. I want to say it again. Failing is what you did. It doesn't define who you are. That mistake is what you made. It doesn't define who you are. What happened, happened. It doesn't define who you are. And a lot of times we allow those things to define who we are. We start to believe those things. And we start to think that we're done. Let me share something with y'all real quick. So, I'm a Washington football team fan. That's my NFL team. My college team are the Texas Longhorns, whether it's football or basketball, right? So my cousins, my dad, my friends, man, they all get on me because we talk trash. I'm just being honest. We talk trash to each other. And they would call and tell me how my team sucks and how we're not going to win anything. And, oh, we lost again today. But the funny thing I never even realized is what they would say after the end of our conversation. Because when they would say those things and they talk about, well, how the Cowboys are in first place, I would say to them like, yeah, we lost, but we only one game behind. They would talk to me about how Oklahoma came down and how y'all let Oklahoma come back and how y'all done and how we're finished. And I would talk about, yeah, we lost that game. But if we win the next 5, we'll be in the Big 12 championship, play them again, and then boom, we'll see what happens. They said, D, Mr.CYM, I can honestly say, no matter what happens, you find the positive in something. He said, I can honestly say, no matter what happens, you find the positive in something. And I had one guy, he asked me, he said, D, how do you do it? Like, why do you do it? And I had to let him know, it's a mindset shift. The question I have for you is, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? I said, I have to shift my mindset because dwelling on what has happened is not going to fix it. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I need to focus on what I'm going to do with it. I don't need to dwell on what happened. I don't need to dwell on what is done. Because me dwelling on us losing ain't going to change us losing. We lost. Me dwelling on me being sick ain't going to change me being sick. I'm sick. Me dwelling on the business falling apart ain't going to change the business falling apart. Me dwelling on not making the team ain't going to change me not making the team. Me dwelling on me getting cut ain't going to change me getting cut. Me dwelling on me getting pregnant ain't going to change me getting pregnant. Me dwelling on flunking out of school ain't going to change me flunking out of school. But what's going to change it is me doing something with it. What's going to change it is me learning from it. What's going to change it is me doing something about it.